It is time to celebrate Fat Tuesday with king cake.
Yum.
It smells like a bakery in here. So good. Stay tuned to learn how you can make this treat at home. News 4 Great Day starts right now.
It's a new day, nothing in a way. This is the start of something big.
Since it is Fat Tuesday, we're headed to the kitchen to make king cake. Stay tuned. The recipe, we'll have it when we return. Welcome back. Mardi Gras is all about flashy colors of purple, green, and gold, channeling your most fun self, partying, and best of all, eating all of the king cake. So we are so excited to welcome Nicole Kliebert of Noshings with Nicole to show us her recipe of a king cake. Thank you so much for being here with us. I've heard a lot about your recipe already. For the past few weeks, we've been talking about it because you're from Louisiana.
Yes, and I'm so happy to be here and get to share it with St. Louis.
I mean, we're so happy to have a true person. Are you from New Orleans?
I'm from outside of New Orleans, but it's pretty close, so we always use New Orleans as like our Mardi Gras hub.
Right, so have you been eating this your whole life?
Yes.
Okay, I love that. So let's get started on this so we can work on this while I ask you some more questions about the actual king cake. What do you have here?
Okay, so what we're going to do is we have a dough that just came out of the mixer. So it's softer. The reason why I showed this is because one of the keys when you're making king cake is to know when it's done kneading. So one of the keys is you can stretch it and you should be able to see some of the light come through it. So that's when you know it's done kneading. And then we have this one here. That is on its last rise. So this would be like right before you put it into the oven. A key component to test it is to press it. If it comes out slowly, that's about ready. This one, where it's not coming back out, it's overproofed. It's too late to put it in the oven. You would have to kind of rehash it and put it back in. But I'm going to have you create the king cake now.
Yeah, I'd love to.
The traditional colors for king cake is yellow,
Mardi Gras colors,
gold, purple, and green. Traditionally, you would kind of do it in a color blocking, like this one over here. But you can kind of put your own twist on it, make it do swirls, do zigzags, whatever you like.
But that's the traditional.
This is more the traditional shape. Yeah.
Well, I'll get started on that. But I want you to talk to me about king cakes. What is the meaning behind them? Why is this such a thing in Mardi Gras, New Orleans specifically?
So king cake starts on January 6th, which is a Feast of Epiphany, which kicks off the entire Mardi Gras season. So growing up, you typically eat king cake almost every day from Feast of Epiphany to Mardi Gras Day. It's in schools, it's in your houses, it's at friends' houses, it's at
you had it every
grandparents, almost every day.
Wow.
You're begging your mom to buy it every time you go to the grocery store. So when I came away from college, my dad and my aunt would each send me one king cake. So 2 king cakes per season. It was wonderful.
So sweet.
It was sweet, but it's not the same as gorging on it for weeks on end. So after college, when I moved away, I decided I had to make my own if I was going to have this gorging. So I made a cinnamon roll recipe because I always thought of king cakes as being a giant cinnamon roll. However, it's missing all these flavor components, which I didn't pick up on until I made an actual cinnamon roll recipe. So that started into 7 years of king cake research.
Oh man! So this recipe has 7 years behind it.
It's got 7 years behind it. Google even thought I had too much sugar addiction because it was sending me ads for like diabetic strips and diabetic socks and diabetic cookbooks. And I was like, no, guys, like it's only for
tell Google to mind its own business.
I know. But one of the things I came up with was like the key flavor components is a combination of nutmeg, cinnamon, and lemon zest, and that's the key part. Another key part is the type of dough, which is a brioche, which is an enriched dough which has a lot of butter, milk, and eggs in it. So let's go ahead and get this tasted.
Yeah, let's taste it because we're starting to run out of time. I didn't do the best job. We should have let you do it. And while we're tasting it, usually they have a baby inside, right?
Yes. So typically you have a baby inside. It's usually plastic, all different colors. And it's whoever gets a baby is in charge of getting the next king cake.
Okay. I thought it was whoever gets a baby is going to have a baby, and I was like, don't get me. So if I get the baby, I have to buy the next king cake or make it with your recipe.
You ready?
Wow. That is very, very good. I see the cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
With a little bit, you said lemon?
I always kind of thought that too.
It's very
that
good.
It was cinnamon roll.
Yeah.
That
It's
was
like a
the
big-
secret, because it does taste, and it's a great breakfast pastry.
It's really good.
Right.
Yeah.
So, since she put so many years of research into
Exactly.
this, we are going to share that with you. Nicole's website is right here on your screen, noshings.nicole.com. We will also be posting this segment at camov.com/greatday following the show, so you can make this for yourself. And I saw they sell little babies at Johnny Brock's, so you can put the little babies.
Buy like a
You're
little
selling little babies at
Yeah,
Johnny
little plastic
Brock's?
babies. I thought it was kind of weird
it's a
too.
whole
What is
thing.
that all about?
Thank you, ladies.